ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse was the key to finding a young woman.
นั่งเล่นถึงตีห้าผมอยากรู้เหมือนกันผมทำไปได้ไงวะเฮียคือผมพูดตรงนี้เลยนะน่าจักใจเลยนะ มันเป็นเกมที่ผมไม่นึกว่าผมจะเล่นได้นานขนาดเนี้ยจริงanything ครับ
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding a young woman.
Best blade's not worth shine if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
ก็มีหลายเควสที่ผมทำไม่สำเร็จเหมือนกันเดี๋ยวว่าจะมาเล่นซ้ำอีกรอบหนึ่งแต่ว่ารอบที่เล่นซ้ำอีกรอบอะยังไม่แน่ใจว่าจะยังไงรอบนี้เทสรอบหน้าอาจจะเป็นรอบนี้ยูนิเฟอร์รอบหน้าจะเป็นทริสนะครับ
A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Cerys and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krach awaits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's
ตาม
that?
เลยเหรอ
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
ตลกไป
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you
กู
to
มีสิทธิ์เหมื
support
อนกันเว้ย
me, not pinch my allies. If an on crates to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
ก็มึงเหมาะกว่าแล้วเพราะแค่มึงมีหนวดอะ
to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Cerys! Hey! God damn it!
ไหนบอกข้ามอะไม่จะตีกันเหรอ
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Kill a giant's one. How fucks in a
คนนี้ใช่ไหม แดนเซอร์เฉย
You and the sorceress.
ๆโอ้ยเดินมาผิดทาง
Wencher, no. She's dear to the dogs.
โทษพี่ไม่ได้ตั้งใจโอ้ย
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support?
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk, listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
คือผมพูดนี้ก่อนที่คนนี้พูดอ่ะ คือก็ไม่ผิดนะ หมายถึงว่าอะไรนะก่อนเนี้ยควรจะปกครองด้วยตระกูลหนึ่งแค่นั้น คือถามว่าในยุคนั้นอ่ะ มันเป็นอย่างนั้นอ่ะ ซึ่งการเมืองอ่ะของเรื่องวิเชอร์ตอนเนี้ย แบบมันอยู่ช่วงแบบลึกมากๆอ่ะแบบเดาว่าแบบใกล้ไวกิ้งหรืออะไรประมาณนั้นนะซึ่งการปกครองลมศูนย์อ่ะมันง่ายกว่า แล้วก็มันจัดการอะไรได้แบบดีกว่า ในกรณีที่ตระกูลนั้นนะแบบสามารถนะคือมันดีมันดีจริงแต่ว่าถ้าพูดกันตามตรงคือถ้ามึงไม่แฟร์กับคนแบบในเกาะมึงอ่ะก็คือชีพหายทั้งเกาะ ซึ่งคนในยุคนั้นนะเขาก็มองว่าแบบอันนี้พูดถึงโลกจริงนะไม่ได้พูดถึงในวิเชอร์นะคือเขามองว่าแบบปกครองแบบรวมศูนย์มันง่ายแต่ว่าถ้ามึงไม่ได้โหวตอ่ะแล้วจะรู้ได้ไงว่ามึงจะโกงหรือไม่โกงหรือแบบยังไงอย่างเงี้ยคือมันมีโอกาสที่จะชีพหายได้ง่ายมากๆเลยซึ่งก็ขึ้นอยู่กับว่าใครเป็นแคนดิเดตแค่นั้นเลย
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come. I've been waiting for you.
รออยู่เลยครับพี่แกรอล
Feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote will turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But An-Krayt blood flows in both.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your
ก็ขึ้นอยู่กับ
attacks,
มุมม
you
อง
stand
ใช่
to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
คือสองคนนี้มันคนละแนวกันเลยนะหมายถึงว่าไอคนพี่อ่ะฮาจาม่าคือมันค่อนข้างแบบว่าดูจากเควสก่อนหน้านี้ก็ได้เควสไลน์ก่อนหน้านี้คือฮาจาม่าแม่งไอคิดแม่งคิดน้อยอ่ะ คิดน้อยแต่ว่ามันทำถึงเว้ยคือมันคุมทุกอย่างอยู่ในบางเรื่องนะบางเรื่องที่แม่งแบบนอกเหนือความคาดหมายอ่ะคือแม่งไม่ไหวเลยเว้ยแต่ว่าอย่างไซรัสอ่ะคือแม่งเป็นคนคิดเก่งเว้ยเป็นคนคิดเก่งมีความคิดแล้วก็จัดการได้ดีเพียงแต่ว่าบางเรื่องอาจจะเอาไม่อยู่แล้วก็มีอารมณ์เข้ามาเกี่ยวค่อนข้างเยอะไอเควสไลน์ของไซรัสคือเมื่อวานผมไปทำมานะก็โอเคก็พอเข้าใจได้
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Jesus. Nice.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
อ๋อเริ่มกันแล้วดิให้ต่อย
Damn it. Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
ใช่อะไรวะนะพี่อยากเอาแล้วไงใครวะหมีเหรอเฮ้ยเชี่ยมาจากไหนเชี่ยโดนไฟกูดิโดนไฟกูดิหมีตัวนึงอีกตัวนึงโดนไฟกูอุ้ยอีกทีพุ่งแบบพุ่งมากอ่ะเมื่อกี้500อันนี้300แม่ง800แล้วอ่ะแต่เวลก็คงเป็นหมื่นแล้วอ่ะหมายถึงหลอดเวล
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
เดี๋ยว
Take my cloak.
Nonsense. You'll pull through. A shark got my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
เหี้ยมาจากไหน
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not step for this. Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
เชี่ยมันจะชิงบัลลังก์กันแล้วอะดูจากทรงแล้วอันเนี้ยมีสิทธิ์จะเป็นไอ้เฮียนี้ด้วย
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll
ซึ่ง
stay
อย่า
here.
จับมั่วเว้ย
Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
มึงไอ้เชี่ยจาม่าเนี่ยไอ้เชี่ยมันเป็นอย่างนี้เว้ยทุกคนแต่มันไม่ฟังเชี่ยอะไรเลย
And I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, Lugos, Lugos. Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
เชี่ยคือเขาบอกว่าทุกคนอยู่หมด
Pull yourself together, Senna. How'd they
แล้ว
get
มึง
in?
ไม่ไปแล้วอาจาม่าขอไม่คุยด้วยนะ
The gate was shut.
เริ่มดู
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
เดี๋ยวดูจากตรงนี้
All right. What do we have here? Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw.
มอง
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's.
เหมือนเปลี่ยนมาโดนสา
Mouth
บ
smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope.
มี
No
สิทธิ์
full moon,
จะ
so
โดนเปลี่ย
something
น
else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank.
อ่า
Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Thunder and Sparbles, look at this. 'Tis Gerald the Giant Slayer.
All the horns are empty.
อันนี้คือเราต้องไปดูของที่อยู่ข้าง
Bowl
ใน
at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
You see that sea fox? Hey, how you doing?
อันนี้น่าจะเหมือนกันเนาะ
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms, bowls, and beans. But the scent's in the air born bled to death. Somewhere else in this room.
อย่าดูอีกหน่อยจะได้ไปตามกิน
Aldrich. Shit, no more than a kid.
โอ้โห
Drogadar. Scald's played his last.
ไอ้เหี้ยตัวตึงทั้งนั้นเลยปะเนี่ย
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
โอ้โหเหี้ยตัวตึงทั้งนั้นเลยปะหมายถึงว่าคนรู้จักกันทั้งนั้น
Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is. Stengrim, maybe?
ไปนะ
Thunder and Sparbles, look at this.
ตรงนี้เหรอ
Giant Slayer.
นี่ไง
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood.
Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Toad's bringing in refuse by the barrel.
A disgrace. The kind we've not seen since the Red Funeral. Few had died then, but I'm a Jarl's son among them.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom.
พูดอย่างนี้มัน
Give me the
ถ้า
horn.
เป็นไอ้ที่นี่ก็ถ้าเป็นไอ้ที่นี่คือจบเลยนะเนี่ย
I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
มาโจง
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybin, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
ดีมากคิดเร็วดีมากเพื่อวิ่งนะครับคิดเร็ว
We must
ดี
find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
แต่นี่มีนะนี่ไงตัดทีวีว
Knew
อร์
there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow. But so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish. I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
ด่วนครับด่วนค
We
รับ
keep the
แต่ละ
poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is that vodka?
The Hackerman spirit. Someone ruined
behind
several
you.
barrels of that fine leaf.
ไม่น่าใช่
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the?
โดนวาง
Spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to. Quick.
แม่งโดนวางยาแล้วมันตีงงสปิริตอะไรอะไนรัส
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
เกือบละ
There's a secret magic.
One way.
A place of power.
When you have time, we play here. Once, bygone days.
เอ๊ะทำไมมันมีอยู่ในนี้อะหรือว่าไอ้เหี้ยนั่นไอ้ที่มันห้ามเราใช้หน้ากาก
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on. Someone walked through the mead.
นี่
Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead.
ยังติดอยู่เลยนะ
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow.
นี่
Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
มีสิทธิ์เลยอย่างนี้ไอ้เหี้ยที่มารับเราอะดูจากทรง
Look, it's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
ๆด่วนเลยครับ
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
Respect the Witcher.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
What are ye looking at?
Come on, Roach.
Oh! Hey!
Shit, he's fast. betray them. Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No Ancrete should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability. A strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Bernard Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Birna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
ไม่น่าพอนะครับแค่จดหมายไม่มีชื่อไม่พอหรอกแล้วแม่งเป็นควีนอะ
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Cerys Ancrete. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Bernard Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Cerys speaks true. Bernard commanded me to poison the maid. When Cerys and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrete, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Bernard speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolda ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Bernard to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Birna's right, Cerys. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damned castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrete will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent.
You gave Cerys no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrige, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrete. And you, Burna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and seafowl will peck apart your remains.
ก็สงสารอยู่นะ แต่ก็เชี่ยมึงทำอย่างที่ใหม่อ่ะ
Burna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedineith, for the Jarl's council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
มาอยู่ดูด้วยนะ ตอนแรกว่าจะไม่ แต่ว่าไหนๆละขนาดนี้แหละอยู่เถอะ คือเควสไลน์นี้ดีนะ ถึงบทจะโหดไปหน่อยแต่ก็ดี
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Cerys! 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 Cerys!
Over here!
Heard you calling.
Aye, I was. I thank Mother Nature she didn't skimp on my voice, as she did with some others I know.
See, one of us, a girl, went mute all of a sudden. No spell or potion helps him. But it is said strong emotions and experiences can restore speech. So, I thought perhaps you might...
Suppose I could try, but I wouldn't even know where to start. You want me to scare him?
Aye, good, good. That should do it. Scare, irritate. Whatever you wish, provided you do him no harm. You can usually find a gill near the hallowed oak. Oh man, he's probably praying...
อาจจะไม่ทำนะครับเฟสนี้เพราะว่าไม่ใช่เรื่องของเราตอนนี้เราควรจะหาสิรินะครับเดี๋ยวพี่น่าจะทำนะครับมีอันนี้เพราะเราต้องไปเวเลนนะครับแล้วก็ อันนี้โอเควิชเชอร์คอนแทคผมทำดีไหมอ่ะคือผมอยากไปต่อแล้วอ่ะผมรู้สึกว่ารอบนี้ผมอยากไปก่อนเดี๋ยวจะไปทำมันนี้ให้จบนะครับจะขอที่วาร์ปแป๊บหนึ่งต้องไปนี่นะผมว่าวิ่งเบงตอนนี้น่าจะง่ายกว่าจริง
Come on.
โอ้มอนเยอะมากอยากอยู่แต่พี่ไม่ว่าง รอบที่แล้วเข้าทางไหนมันจะซ้ายเฮ้ยไม่ไอ้เหี้ยอ๋อคือเขาล็อกอย่างนี้เลยไม่รู้ว่ายังเปิดอยู่นะจะเข้าไปไงแล้วผมมันเป็นคนรันซะด้วยก็พูดอยู่ว่าเป็นคนรัน
Key? Raymond? Where's the key? All I have in the Charterhouse, the crate, but the key? Why so silent, Raymond? You thief, you rogue, you... I will find the key without you. I cannot hide your stench. Refreshing.
we are again.
You can end this. Or release me.
ต้องให้อะไรอ่ะอ๋อนี่ปะ
See if we can do this the easy way. Morkvarg, of my own free will, I offer you this fare. Now dig in.
Und turn to ashes.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Fuck! This shite again!
ไม่ได้
Nothing! This is a mockery! Think this a diversion? I catch you again. I'll have reason to laugh. Nothing!
เหมือนเดิมนะครับ
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
เหมือนประตูตรงนั้นผมจะไปเปิดแล้วปะอยู่ตรงไหนวะมันจะอยู่ซ้ายมือไม่ใช่เราเพิ่งฆ่าเขาไปอ่ะเขาจะเกิดมาอย่าง โอ๊ยโอ๊ย เกิดใหม่เลยปะเมื่อกี้ข้ามสเต็ปไปนี้นึงมันมีเนสอยู่ตรงนี้ไม่รู้ว่าเขาจะเกิดใหม่
Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off. Draft from below. A cave?
น่าจะไม่ได้ครับทุกคนเราไปกันเราไปตรงไหนได้นะไม่ได้เดี๋ยวเรากลับมาใหม่ครับที่ไหนเอ๊ะอยู่ข้างในเหรอนี่เหรอแบ่งปีกไม่ได้เดี๋ยวเรากลับมาใหม่ทำให้เรื่องมันจบเอาแล้วออกให้ตอนเข้าเข้าได้แต่เข้าแล้วออกนี่ปะตัวชื่อไอ้น้อง
Faster. Here's the nest.
Roach.
ที่ไหนลงนี้ครับแล้วอยู่ไหน
Slow now. Whoa.
อุ้ยเกือบตกตายแล้วไหมล่ะนู่นวะแบบนู้น
Hell, you drink last night too?
You're a you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Prepare my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunter's son.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. All right, ask away. In praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
But she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound and slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? But Archpriestess Ulver cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the
I'm no knight-errant. I'm a witcher. Didn't come here to bring you to justice.
Digging up the past? What's that for?
Need to know what actually happened in the garden. Gonna lift Morkvarg's curse.
Why would you bloody do that? Horson should suffer till Ragnarok. The day after, actually.
ชื่อมันคุ้นมากเลยว่ะ
It's what I do.
Used to say the same myself, till Morkvarg gave the order to sail for Hindisfjall. I raided often and cruelly, killed women, children, whatever my axe happened to hit. But priestesses, it was too much, even for me. When it was over, and Morkvarg was drinking with the rest, I took this out.
Wolf-fang pendant, covered in runes.
I got it from my da, who was Godai of our village. Told me that anyone I cut with a fang would suffer a fate worse than death.
Your pop-pop mentioned how to reverse this?
Victim needs to get the fang is all. But I'll not give it to you. That Horson should suffer.
Listen, the priestesses, they really long to get their garden back. And as I see it, you owe them, don't you think?
All right, take it. But it don't come free. Want one thing in return.
Won't tell anyone about your past, give you my word.
Not that. If you do, I'll just find you and kill you. Once Morkvarg's human again, you can't let him leave. No matter what.
Remember that.
อย่าหาที่ว้าไปนะ เพราะว่าใช้นี่ข้างขี้เกียจเดิน ว่าแต่ตรงนี้มีว้าปะ
I know your kind.
I'm a simple chap. See?
โอเคแล้วก็ไปที่นี่รอบนึงนี่ก็เป็นหลบอะไรตรงนั้นเนี่ย
That's it, Roach.
งงปะจะรู้อ่ะเข้าไปไงคำถามเดิม
Come on, Roach.
เป็นคำถามที่เหมือนกันง่าย แต่ไม่เคย เกมเยี่ยนี่เข้าไง
Giddy up.
So be it So be it เมื่อกี้ผมเคยเป็นเข้ามาเกิดไหมเกิดไหม
Show me what you got.
Regen หรอ
Here we are again. Here, put this on.
I need no more fangs.
Don't be a smartass, just do it.
I'm free. Free! At last! Oh, where's the tavern? I can eat a broiled pig. No, a side of beef. Wash it down with a cask of ale. Then to sea. They forgot me, no.
Fair winds and all, but before you go, my reward
Right. Nearly forgot.
happens often. Too often.
Calm yourself. I'm a man of honor. Now listen. You'll go to Novigrad, to the Bits. Find the Vulture, the moneylender. Tell him Morkvarg sends his regards, and you'll know me to be a generous man. Farewell then. The sea beckons. Death!
แต่ปล่อยมันไปไม่ได้โทษกับเพื่อน
Ever fight a Witcher?
ใช่ sorry ว่ะโบ กูทำให้มึงหายจริง แต่ว่ามึงต้องตายเพื่อน ที่นี่เขาเล่นกันอย่างนั้น เล่นเป็นหรือเปล่าล่ะน้อง แต่ดูจากทรงน้องน่าจะเล่นไม่เป็น พี่ก็เลยโชว์ให้ดูเลยว่าเกมนี้เขาเล่นยังไงนะไม่ได้อยากจะขิงไม่ได้อยากจะโม้แต่พี่มันของจริงแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะมาเว้ยดูทางนี้หักเด็กครับกินนี่หน่อยนะแล้วดูทางเราต้องมาไปเดี๋ยวเราเปลี่ยนตีมแล้ว
Come on.
โอ้ยกิฟปิ้นอีกแล้ว
Grant my brother strength, a sword lying white in his palm, and a guardian makes righteousness. I know you feel.
You, greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few questions. I'll come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher. You who grant us love, hatred, and strength. Clouds obscure the sky and turmoil grips us.
Come on, Roach.
Freya, hear me.
เชียบแล้วก็ไปเอาของอีกที่หนึ่งแล้วเราก็กลับไปทำเควสก็ไปหาบาลอนไปเอาชุดเกราะช่วยวิ่งหน่อยครับมาที่ต้องสูญที่โนวิแกรนใช่ปะโซแสดงว่านี่ไงเคมองกลับไปแล้ว
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
มาเอาชุดมาเอาของแล้วก็ไปเอาของที่หนึ่งแล้วเดี๋ยวผมกลับมาต่อแป๊บนึงขออนุญาตไปกินข้าวก่อนเพราะเดี๋ยวจะต้องออกไปข้างนอก
I'm warning you. Where's uselessness? It was him always holds the corpses. Right, dead. Plenty more to all now.
Greetings. What makes you think I need a loan? Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less...
Morkvarg sends his regards.
Here. Anyone asks, I don't know him. Never laid eyes on him.
I just hung the laundry.
Aye, it's
Wonderful.
Some stiff leaves I toss them in the fire.
อ๋อลืมไปต้องขัดเฟซก่อนอ๋อจริงๆเราก็ขัดเฟซได้ก็ได้ครับโอเค ก่อนจะไปกันต่อ
Just in a trade that keeps the hunger at bay. Think I got scabies.
Geralt, good.
My armor coming along all right?
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and...
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift, in thanks for what you did. Take it, and may it serve you well.
Thanks.
อุ้ยขอดูเลยเท่เปล่าอ่ะโอ้ my god ก็เท่อยู่แต่ไม่ขนาดนั้นหรอกเราเท่กว่า Witch Hunter อ๋อไอ้เชี่ย Witch Hunter ไม่ชอบอ่ะโอเคเอาเซฟก่อนที่เดิมเลยนะเดี๋ยวมาครับ
Stinks of the guardian corpse to me.
Chance the vermin will stay in the castle with a pouring like this. Chance the vermin will stay in the castle with a pouring like this. Ah! Am I plowing invisible?
What did I do to deserve your company?
กลับมาแล้วไปเอาเฟส
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
บังคับนะฟอสนะ
Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
เอาตัวเด็กมาอุมามิ
Yeah?
เย้ขี้
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
โอ้กำลังของขึ้นเลย
Hey, little guy.
เหมือนจริง
This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
เด็กมันจะกลัวไหมเนี่ย
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
แล้วอย่าบอกนะว่าต้องขับไปเองชื่นใจหน่อยชิปหายละ
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
อันนี้การเดียนอะยังเพราะว่าถวายหันน่ะไม่เอานะ
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
แม่งแม้จะไปก็ไม่ได้ไปจะไปก็ไม่ได้ไปอย่างนี้วะต้องรีบไปไงงงเปล่าน้อง Jesus Christ.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee. Went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iakis. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
ไม่มีทางเว้ยเชี่ย
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
4,000 เลยเหรอ มีแค่ครึ่งนึงนะเนี่ย ก็
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
”มันต้องอย่างนี้ดิเที่ยจะให้กูขับไปเองเลยเหรอแคมอดิแคมอJesus Christ what the
Hello there, Roach.
ชิ้นหมานี่โดนเสกไปกี่รอบแล้วเนี่ย
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
บิสเมียอยู่ปะเนี่ยเขาบอกว่าเขาจะไปไหนตอนแรกจำไม่ได้เดี๋ยวนะคริสอยู่นี่ปะ
Look for the wind doing. Been away quite a while.
บิสเมียคิดถึงจุงเฮียจุงรู้เลยเด็กยุคไหนหน้าแม่งเหวอเลย
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift. There's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
คริสก็อยู่เหรอ
now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
ไปหาคุณเยนก่อนดีกว่าคุณเยนิเฟอร์ใช่ป่าวะมันคือใช่เลยอันเนี้ยที่หาตั้งนานอ่ะโอเคเรารู้แล้วว่าอยู่แถวนี้ได้อยู่แถวนี้มีที่ประมาณนี้จะมีโอเคว่าไปแล้วเราไปเลยดีกว่าสักครู่ว่าชาร์จแบตแม่งวันก่อนผมกลับบ้านมาแพดผมแบบตอนแรกออกไปชาร์จเต็มอะกลับมาแม่งแบตหมดเซ็งจัดอะที่เหล่าดาบนะไปครับ miss you so much My dear girlfriend นู่นถ้าทางนู้นไปไม่ได้เหรอ Oh my god ที่เราคุ้นเคย
Leaking again. Damn it.
แป๊บนะครับแลมเบิร์ดไอ้เชี่ยไกลมากจะสูงจัดตอนแรกว่าจะเดินเท่ๆไอ้เชี่ยแม่งสูงจัดอันนี้ก็คือประตูที่เรา
God damn it! Piece of shit!
เฮ้ย
Damn crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
ครับ ไปพูดแล้ว
On to more pressing matters.
ว่าฉันรู้อะไร
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
ผมไม่รู้นะว่าเตียงมันทำไมอ่ะ
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
ชิบหายอะไรวะ
Thank you, Geralt.
โอเค นึกว่าจะโดนสวดแล้วเลยเชี่ยนึกว่าจะโดนสวดเลย
Geralt.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
ว่าจะโดนสวดหนักเลยเฮียเรื่องเตียงอ่ะโอ้โหคือไม่รู้นะว่าไอ้พี่หนวดเราแม่งไปทำเชี่ยอะไรมาเชี่ย นึกว่าแบบว่าเตียงเฉยๆไอ้สัสพี่แกพูดซะเห็นภาพเลยหญิงเย็นรีบทำให้เสร็จดีกว่าเราจะไปทำอย่างอื่นใช่ครับอย่างอื่นโอ้ตุบๆเลยปวดหัวไฟซอส
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Ah, there you are. Aha. Getting warmer. Mounted witchering just never took off. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Mounted witchering just never took off. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
อ๋อนี่เหรอ
Disturbance is coming from there.
ก็นึกว่าตรงกำแพง
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
Thus.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Nothing here.
ปะครับแม่งรู้สึกว่าเป็นโรงเรียนจริงๆนะแบบผมชอบไวแบบนี้มากแม่งเหมือน Avenger Tower อะตอนนี้ความรู้สึกผมในการอยู่ตึกเนี่ยหญิงเย็นนี่คือไอรอนแมนเลยตัวนี้กระตาก
Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Capnel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Head Mill in Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, En Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
กูเป็นผู้ถูกเลือกคนหนึ่งว่างั้นนะถูกปะ
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
อ๋อมันคือการคอสกันของมิติปะไอ้ migration.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
โทษนะขอโทษเลยนะ Again please ได้ปะ
His long search for Ciri to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Nothing here.
อีกทีได้ไม่เป็นไรขอแค่มีเยนนิเฟอร์อยู่ในคัสซีนก็พออะไรก็ได้ผมไม่ติด not at all let's go ตัวฉีดแต่ก็ต้องรีบอ่ะเพราะเดี๋ยวมีธุระต้องไปต่อเซ็งว่ะอยากเล่นอีกอ่ะคือกำลังอินเทนเลยอ่ะตอนเนี้ยแบบเล่นรวดเดียวจบไปเลยได้ปะม้วนเดียวจบเดี๋ยวผมว่าผมจะกลับมาเล่นม้วนเดียวจบ
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeranium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds. You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elvin's...
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let...
Consider it a token of our trust.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting.
Kedmil, Yennefer,
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against...
I see.
Vafel'Elaine.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end...
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation...
Thank you, N. Severn.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst...
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flame.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonated? Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble. Geralt?
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Geralt? Geralt?
Come on. Nothing here. Nothing here.
Nice shot.
Damn, you're ugly.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress. Geralt?
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! I moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes. From my saddle. Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed. All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside...
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like... step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
An illusion! Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy...
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglet's remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough. Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
คู่นี้ตลกอ่ะ
Fuck.
ปากหมาว่า
2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
มือไม่ได้เบา
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And a wake-old spear tip?
What?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old spear tip.
Something tells me he's not gonna like this.
ใครไม่ชอบมาบอกกันก่อน
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. Bone that'd make you even nastier.
Old Spear Tip's never been kind to guests. Hear that?
Old spear tip's looking for us already.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
Jesus.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge.
Come on.
You miss me, horse son?
Easy. ใส่ขอบอ่ะ
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. Scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
น่าจะมีปะ This way, right? Okay.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
ไอ้เหี้ยคู่เชี่ยนี่มันปั่นกันแต่ไอ้ตอนก่อนอันเนี้ยลำเบิดมันแบบไอ้เหี้ยหนักอ่ะ
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Witches is to walk no more.
Stops. Troll Mountain. Hi!
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is his thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Ê, ตรงนั้นอะไรอะระเบิดมาด้วย
We walk throws. News goes no far more.
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we. Trolls come no to Witcher see castle. Rock Slotfler. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause, it's not getting us anywhere.
Yeah, gonna have to agree to disagree.
Finally. My brain's gonna ooze out of my ears if I have to listen to this bullshit any longer. Alright, calcites and dolomite.
ย่านะครับ ไปย่าเลยนะครับไปเป็นดาบก่อนเลยครับ เพราะว่าต้องมีแต่ซิลเวอร์ซอสเลยนะเนี่ยตอนนี้ดาบใหม่ดาบใหม่เรามีดาบใหม่เรามีดาบใหม่ พูดมากนะไอ้เว
Geralt?
ไม่ได้จะคุยกับมึงเลยแลมเบิร์ต
Geralt?
โอ้ยก็เนิ่งนะ
Just a few steps more and we're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape. Well, he made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
We can soak it in later.
Of course. Duty before pleasure.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axii, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axii. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, then hang himself.
Wow. Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side-splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Ơ, เราก็ไม่รู้ back story ของ
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
ไกลอยู่นะขี้เกียจเดินกลับ สักครู่นะครับ ขอเข้าน้ำครับ back.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else has left the keep recently.
น่าจะทางนี้นะครับ จะไปไกลแค่ไหนนู่นไกลมากจะได้เรียกมา
Let's go.
Run, Roach.
แม่งมีแต่เหล้ามีแต่เบียร์
Hey, yeah.
ไปไหนแล้วอ๋อนี่เจอ
Giddy up.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
น่าจะอยู่แถวนี้นะ
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
วิเชอร์นี่แม่งมีแผลทุกคนนะ
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said...
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
Come on, you're a handsome guy in your own way.
Geralt, please. Cut the crap. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There it is.
I see it.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard!
We can handle this.
ดูก่อนนะครับมีเปล่าแต่เหมือนจะไม่มีนะตัวก้นเน็ตออยเอ้ยมีปะผมจำได้ว่าผมมีนะ
Taking off! Hit the wings!
ตามไปโกงาน
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some...
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
ตามไปเรื่อย
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine.
ปีนอะไรวะแกว่ามันจะ
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost night once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his marriage is full.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the track. The old hen she cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Easy.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Of course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you this way. If Yen can't help Uma, we can always go to Triss. She won't hold it against us. But if we'd done it the other way around...
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, ไม่ได้มาทางนี้หรอทางนี้หรอ
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I can beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to care, Moorhen. Come on.
ชอบจังเลยมินิเกมสนุกดีนะครับผมว่าเพลินๆดีอยากหาข้าว ได้แล้วนะมาแล้วถึกขึ้นโหมดอีซี่ว่ะ
Take it easy. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Come on. Not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
ระยะดูแต้มแบบนึงนะอันนี้อาร์ตปะ Strike all opponent in a certain radius knock down increase as highผมไม่ใช่สายผสมยานะเพราะว่าขี้เกียจผสมคือมันก็ดีอ่ะผมว่าแต่ว่าขี้เกียจเรื่องของเรื่องปล่อยแล้วหมดอะน้อยปะ อันนี้เก็บ อันนี้เก็บนะครับนี่ใช้นี่เก็บนี่เก็บนี่เก็บนะครับนี่เก็บเก็บเก็บเก็บเก็บเก็บไปหนึ่งคู่อันนี้เก็บได้ขออนุญาตดูอัลเคมีนิดหนึ่งว่าเราผสมอะไรได้บ้างอันนี้น่าสน Red Mutagen Laser โอเคโพชั่นโอเคประมาณนี้ครับเฮ้ยกี่โมงเนี่ยต้องไปแล้วครับ
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down in a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion. But I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides in sight.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
Jesus.เชี่ยอะไรอีกันเนี่ย
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business.
ฟินมาก
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous whoresons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the...
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a mask...
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern time.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost...
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caridin?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not...
Yeah.
Shush! I'm talking now.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense.
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only—
You fucking what?!
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what—
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because—
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first— how do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
Damn straight. Pour us another.
Lit. เขาบอกแล้วนะอย่าดึกไม่ได้กินนานอ่ะ
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Wanted me to trap.
Great story. With a moral, too. Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. You've been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go get him.
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm. Lambert sat by the fire.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man.
Where did you dig up that body?
Vesemir's men.
All right. What?
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just...
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
นอนพื้นอ๋อตกเตียงเฉย
Damn. What a dream.
กลับมาแล้ว แต่เหมือนจะไม่ได้นะก็ตามสูตรคือ คิดไว้คร่าวๆว่ามันคงน่าจะยังไม่ได้นะหรือว่าได้วะยากเนี่ย
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes. Don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop
ชอบมากเลยเดี๋ยวต้องจบไว้ตรงนี้ก่อนครับต้องจบไว้ตรงนี้ก่อนเควสยาวมาก
How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Some data.